Rachel Zegler as Snow White is getting slammed for her past comments, while Gal Gadot's acting is, well, let's just say it's not winning any Oscars. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Snow White has always been a tale wrapped in magic, wonder, and a sprinkle of timeless innocence. But in 2025, it seems the beloved princess is stepping out of her fairy tale world and into the harsh spotlight of modern controversy. Disney's live-action remake is supposed to reignite nostalgia, but instead, it's caught in a whirlwind of mixed reactions and unexpected backlashes. The problem? Snow White's 2025 remake, directed by Mark Webb, isn't just taking on the legacy of the 1937 classic. It's stirring up something much bigger. The controversy surrounding the casting choices has cast a shadow over the film before it even hit theaters. Rachel Zegler, cast as Snow White, is currently at the center of a storm she never saw coming. The young actress, known for her breakout role in West Side Story, has become the focal point of hatred for the film, with many criticizing her for her past comments on Donald Trump's re-election. And while critics are busy targeting Zegler, another figure in the film, Gal Gadot, playing the infamous Evil Queen, has also found herself under fire for her acting. In the age of social media, it's hard to say anything without it being dissected, shared, and scrutinized, especially when you're a public figure. Rachel Zegler, the 23-year-old Golden Globe winner, is no stranger to this. Her opinions have made headlines multiple times, but none more so than her comments after Donald Trump's re-election. Her outspoken posts via Variety, including a fiery F***CK Donald Trump, sparked a storm that turned her into a target for right-wing criticism. But what happens when someone realizes they've taken things too far? In a heartfelt apology on Instagram story, Zegler owned up to her words. "Hi everyone, I would like to sincerely apologize for the election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. It's not the easiest thing to do, especially when you're under a microscope. But Zegler took responsibility, admitting that anger and hatred only fuel further division. She added, "Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse." Her apology came after a social media post following the election, where she expressed her shock and frustration over what she saw as a deep, deep sickness in America, referencing Trump supporters. The intensity of her words quickly caught the attention of conservative figures like Megyn Kelly, who did not mince words, calling for Zegler's removal from Disney's upcoming Snow White remake. "Hello, Disney. You're going to have to redo your film again, because this woman is a pig," Kelly declared. Despite her heartfelt apology, Zegler continues to face a storm of criticism, with critics refusing to let bygones be bygones and holding on to her past comments. Rachel Zegler's apology for her controversial comments following Donald Trump's re-election may have seemed like a step toward reconciliation, but for many, it feels like adding fuel to a fire that refuses to burn out. And with the 2025 Snow White live-action remake coming to the big screen, the drama surrounding her has only intensified. Fans have locked onto her comments like a pit bull with a bone. But while Zegler is taking all the heat for her words, her Snow White co-star, Gal Gadot, is not exactly escaping unscathed either. In fact, many fans are raising their eyebrows at Gadot's performance in the movie before it's even hit theaters, claiming she simply can't act her way out of a paper bag. And then there's the fact that this whole mess is happening just as Snow White inches closer to its March 2025 release date. The latest trailer for the movie has only fueled the fire, as it continues to highlight the very issues that are dogging both Zegler and Gadot. What should have been a film celebrating a new generation of princesses and heroes is now the subject of intense scrutiny over the star's political views, personal comments, and perceived lack of acting chops. For Disney, the challenge will be whether they can weather the storm of negativity or if this Connie Nielsen is making sure no one gets to play Queen Hippolyta other than herself. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Many fans were disappointed after learning Wonder Woman 3 will no longer move forward following the overhaul at DC Studios. As soon as James Gunn and Peter Safran became heads of the empire, all plans for the movie were canceled. As much as we all miss Gal Gadot and her adventures as Diana Prince, it was actress Connie Nielsen who expressed her desire to keep Queen Hippolyta to herself. So far, there hasn't been any news on making another Wonder Woman film. I have the dibs on Hippolyta, okay? Please, because I love Hippolyta. I love her so much, and I love those Amazons and that world so much. Honestly, is there anything cooler? Us in our golden armor, riding down that incredible alley. The Danish star clearly states her passion for the role, and if ever James Gunn gives the green light on a new Wonder Woman project, she would volunteer to play it again. Sadly, the planned third installment never got off the ground, but there is still hope that we'll possibly meet the characters again in Paradise Lost. The prequel TV series is reportedly in the works, as Gunn confirmed in a response in Threads. A fan asked for an update, and the filmmaker replied with very active development. In July, he gave a promising report on Paradise Lost and other DC titles that fans may have been anticipating for so long. On another Threads post, he said, Paradise Lost, like many other titles known and unknown, is still in very active development. It will be in production once we have a script or scripts we think are great and ready to shoot, never before. As an aside, we aren't officially cast on anything that isn't greenlit. Queen Hippolyta is one of the key figures in Paradise Lost, so this may be Nielsen's chance to take up the role once more. She did an exceptional job in Wonder Woman, and it's possible to repeat that performance if ever the project continues to move forward. Playing Queen Hippolyta made Nielsen realize a bunch of things about power and authority, which could also be applicable in today's political landscape. She described in her interview with Silas Lesnick on YouTube that true authority lies within a moral framework and is based on a leader's own values and intellectual disposition. She decided to portray her character as a figure with inherent authority, a trait that is not forced but freely radiates in every single move she makes. This is why Nielsen holds the Amazon Queen dear to her heart, because she made it her own. Recently, the official trailer for the live-action Snow White was just released, and fans cannot stop cringing at Gal Gadot's acting in it. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. The case of Gal Gadot is quite a peculiar one. The actress has starred in several well-respected and successful projects, ranging from the Fast and the Furious franchise to the Red Notice, and most famously, playing the role of Wonder Woman in the DC Universe. Despite all of her success and fame, there's been a recent wave of fans criticizing her acting skills. Easily being traced back to her 2023 film, Heart of Stone, Gadot has suddenly found herself being questioned about the fame that she possesses. While some would think that such criticism would eventually fade away, the latest trailer for Disney's Snow White film may showcase a bigger problem for the actress. For years now, Gal Gadot has been one of the most well-known actresses in Hollywood. She has seen plenty of success and become a household name at this point. However, she has been experiencing quite an interesting point in her career.